We're supposed to pick up what? Let's see.
5 minutes with Frankie. 5 minutes with Frankie. 5 minutes with him to talk about the Lord.
Yeah. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Friday. Can you believe it? We made it again. Bye. Drink. Not a sponsor. So anyway, we're supposed to pick up something. First of all, we're not supposed to pick up stones and throw them because we are all in the wrong and God is the only right one. We know that by Jesus bending down, writing in the sand, and he said, whoever is without sin, throw the first stone. And of course, nobody, without sin, everybody was a sinner there, and they left, and the only one that left was the woman, and he said, go sin no more. So we can't really pick up a stone. We can't pick up the weapon of revenge. He says, revenge is mine, says the Lord. He will repay. We're not supposed to pick up the sword and use it incorrectly. Now, the sword is the Bible, and we need to use that correctly, not incorrectly. We can't pick it up if it's going to be a selfish kind of hurting people kind of thing. We're supposed to tell them in truth and love, but we're not supposed to use it as like a weapon of destruction. We're supposed to destroy spiritual war and spiritual things. So we can't pick up that without using it correctly. We can't pick ourselves up because only Jesus can save. So really we can't pick ourselves up. And we really shouldn't be picking up what the world is offering. Because the world offers, selfishness or lustfulness or greed or all kinds of stuff. So what are we actually supposed to pick up? God says you need to pick up this one thing, actually two things each and every day. One of them is sacrificial following of God. That's what we need to pick up, our sacrifice, and keep doing it every day. The living sacrifice that we should be. And then the second thing that we're supposed to pick up really encompasses what a Christian's life should be doing. So what are we supposed to pick up? Well, in Luke chapter 9, verse 23, it actually spells out what we're supposed to pick up daily. Not weekly, not monthly, not yearly, every day. Then he said to them all. Now, there was his disciples, there were people following him, all kinds of people. And he said to them all. So a follower of Christ or not a follower of Christ, all of them were told this. And then he says, whoever wants to be my disciple or the follower of Jesus or a learner of the master must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. Now let's break that down. Deny themselves. Most of the world wants you to realize that it's your desires, your identity, your house, your money, your whatever. It's all about you. And then here comes Jesus saying, deny yourself. So if we deny ourselves, then we need to put something in place of ourselves, because we just can't deny ourselves and then we're done, because something has to be replaced by nothing. Nothing is pretty much what we get if we keep to ourselves. If we deny ourselves, then there has to be something in place of that. And he knew that. So what he says to put in place was take up your cross daily. Now, what was the meaning of the cross? The meaning of the cross was that you were going to die to yourself, that you were going to be in humble adoration to the leadership that was going to put you there. And so we are humbly thanking God and loving him and obeying his commandments. And sometimes that is going to be like hanging on a cross. That's going to bring you shame. That's going to bring you pain. That's going to bring you persecution. That's going to bring you hurt. And maybe even division in your family, division in your society, division in your group. But it's worth it because we're taking up our cross daily and denying ourselves those pleasures to follow Jesus. And then he gives all those back exponentially. But the first thing we have to do is deny ourselves. It's not our identity or our pleasures or our desires or our choices. It's all Jesus's desires and choices. And when we do that, we have freedom. See, that's what people don't understand. When we deny ourselves, we're not denying ourselves just to deny ourselves and have nothing in return. We deny ourselves, and then Jesus gives those things back, but in a spiritual blessing, a spiritual mindset, a spiritual outlook. And it becomes freedom. And freedom is so much better than being shackled or being chained to a world that's going to end horribly. So do we have hope and don't deny ourselves in the world? Or do we deny ourselves and take up our cross daily and follow Jesus? That's your encouragement for today. That's your choice for today. Choose wisely every day to take up your cross. I love you. Jesus loves you too. You have a great Saturday, Sunday. And hopefully I'll see you Sunday on Facebook Live or in person at the church building. Love you. Bye.